Alexa, make me a sandwich.
Okay, you're a sandwich.
I was expecting worse. I was expecting much better, actually. Anyway, hello, welcome to this video. I should do the intro, but I guess an intro for a video like this doesn't really matter. Anyway, I have my Monster Energy here, as evident by the fact that it's here. Anyway, as evident by that stupid intro of me of my fucking machine making my robot, this thing making a terrible joke. It's so like easily. It's just an easy to make joke, but he actually got a laugh out of me. Anyway, I was expecting like it to say like, okay, you can make like tell me how to make a sandwich, like a good sandwich suggestion. I don't know. I was expecting actual advice on making a sandwich rather than just a meme. But that's besides the point. I'm going to show you another. Also, you can hear it through through XSplit, because what happened, what I set up was I set it up as a Bluetooth device, and it plays the audio through my computer. So anything that it plays will go straight through to XSplit. So it's like capture carding it, if you will. It's like having a capture card for it. It's pretty cool. So that means if I'm streaming and I have it connected, I could have like memes on it. Not really a meme, but I'm going to ask it a very important question. Alexa, what is the meaning of life?
42.
See, sometimes it says most people say 42, but I think this time it's just 42. Straight answer. Great reference. Great book. Great, decent movie. Point is, okay, so anyway, let me fucking actually do a video here. So, last night I watched a video by Sargon of Akkad on his Thinkery channel. He was interviewing his Echo, and it was pretty funny. He asked it about like communism. I'll link it in the description. It's a pretty funny video. The comment was really funny. I seen this comment. It said, "Update the title to Sargon interviews his techno waifu." It was like, or about communism. It was like a funny comment I read. Anyway, that's sidetracking. And I'm just gonna stop drinking this 'cause it's just good. It's a good flavor. Um, yeah, so I've seen that video and I was like, maybe I should get one of these things. It might be useful. So I looked into things you could do with it. I found like all this uses I could use for it. And I was assuming that you could use it with a computer. I kind of assumed right, but kind of assumed wrong. I'll get into that later. But, excuse me. I got it mostly because, like, that's not the reason I got the video. Isn't the reason I got it. It's just like like an idea. Like, so many people I know have it. Not so many people. Like 2 people I know have it. And I think it's a pretty cool device. I always thought it was a pretty cool idea, and I looked into it, and it's a pretty good, solid device. A lot of people have them these days. So I think 3 people I know have this. Anyway, it is a really good device. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm also enjoying the utility of it because it's pretty useful. Okay, so I was gonna buy the taller one, the $100 one, which is now on sale for $79. And I found out that it's just a better speaker. The Dot works fine as the device. It runs the software the same. It just doesn't have a really good speaker, which is fine. I actually don't notice that much of a difference. The speaker's all right. It works for, if you need to listen to music. If I'm going to listen to music, I'm going to listen to it through these headphones, and luckily I can still use this thing through these headphones, which defeats the purpose of the big one for me. Also, another reason that would defeat the purpose is if I really wanted like good speakers, I'd get really good speakers and just plug it into this. There's no reason to get the newer one, the more expensive one, for me, because it's like if I was going to get better speakers, I'd go above and beyond the speakers of that anyway. So that would be a waste of money if I'm going to use speakers with it. So I canceled my order. I ordered it and I had to cancel it because I realized, one, it was on sale at Best Buy. This was on sale, the same sale as online. So I said, hey, why don't I just go to Best Buy and buy it today? Easy. Because we were actually pretty close. We were going to, I think there's a car wash near there, Best Buy, and then we had to get the car wash. So I was like, hey, I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, get a cool device. Anyway, so I got it. I picked it up this morning, around 11 o'clock this morning, and I brought it home, set it up. Wasn't that hard. It was pretty easy. And it's just, now it's sitting on my desk. Because, I want to be able to access the volume controls easily. I know you could change the volume through voice command, but you know, I you have to say the number of what you want to set it to, or 1 or +1 or something. It's a little complicated. But it's also there because I can mute it if I need to, like, say something. There it goes, muted. And you can hit the button and it'll activate. Never mind. I learned that on my own. I just had a hunch that if I said never mind after I said its name, I'm not going to say its name as much. I can just mute it. I muted it so I don't have to activate it by accident. So I had a hunch that if I say Alexa and then I say never mind, it won't like activate. It'll like say, oh, never mind. It'll like it just cancels, I guess, which it does. I found that out on my own. That's cool. Well, I don't know. I should share that online. I should be like, hey everyone, you could tell it never mind or forget it or stuff like that, and it just like cancels, which is nice because if like you say its name and then you mess up what you're saying, like you like trip over your words like I do sometimes because I talk too fast. That's my problem. My brain's just really fast. It should probably be better at that. I don't know. Yeah. So the cool thing though, so what I've basically been using it for is okay. So in TF2, whenever I'm playing TF2 or whenever I'm on my computer in general, I have these buttons on my mouse. The top 2 buttons. There's 4 like buttons on my mouse that work. Okay, let's change the profile. There's 4 of them. 2 of them have been set to 1 and 3, which is mostly for games like TF2 where melee is 3 and primary is 1. So I could easily switch between primary and melee on my mouse. But I've been but now because of this Echo machine, this robot, this AI assistant, I could just tell it to skip the song. Oh, I just first glance over the fact. Okay, so I've been having these buttons on my thing for skipping and going forward and going backwards in songs. Skipping forward and going back to a previous song has been on my mouse. My mouse has been functioning as that. This is the MIDI keys. There are 2 problems with that. One, if I'm typing like my book, I'm writing for my book, I have to reach over to the mouse and hit it to switch songs. Or if I'm playing TF2, I'm losing out on 2 buttons on my controller, on my mouse. So, but now, with the Echo, I could just say, Alexa, next, and it plays the next song. Good thing I had that on mute, because I probably would get a copyright strike, because it would probably play the next song in my Spotify playlist, which is what I have it set up to. So yeah, it's really fun to use. Because the cool thing is you could add like skills, which are basically apps, and you could have memes. But back to what I was saying about the thing. So I was originally trying to get it set up where I can control my computer Spotify, but now I know that I don't need to do that. It's controlling the one on my phone. Or on its, actually, I think it's controlling its own Spotify, or something like that. I have to have the app open on my phone, I think. I've had it, it was acting funny when I didn't have the app open. So, out of breath because I'm talking fast. Anyway, so, where was I? So it controls my phone's Spotify and plays through the speakers or through the computer. And the coolest thing that is really cool is that, let's say I want to get off my computer. I want to go. I'm turning, or my computer's off or whatever, or I'm not wearing my headphones, and I want to hear what it has to say, or I want to ask it a question. I can say, Alexa, disconnect, and it'll disconnect from my computer, the Bluetooth, and then it'll start coming out of the speakers again. And then when I want to connect it back to the computer, all I have to say is, Alexa, connect, and it connects to the computer. That's phenomenal. That's an awesome feature, because that means that anytime I can switch it from my headphones to the speaker. And my headphones are just the ones plugged into my computer. That's just so cool to me. Like, let's say I'm doing something here, or I'm listening to a song, I'm getting into it, I'm like typing or writing or looking up something, or drawing. I have to go take my clothes out of the wash or the dryer. I hurt my neck looking back there, look at that. But I don't want to stop listening to the song. All I have to do is just say, Alexa, disconnect, take off my headphones and go. Well, I wait a second. It disconnects, it starts playing through the speaker, and the song never has to be interrupted. It's kind of like the Switch of audio, the Nintendo Switch of audio. It's kind of like that, where you put it in the dock, and you take it out of the dock. It has 2 modes. It's kind of cool. which is awesome. Although I do prefer listening through my headphones if I have the option, if it's a better option to use my headphones, because the speakers in this thing are not very good. I might upgrade its hardware one day with a really nice, like, high quality speaker. But I probably won't because I'm mostly going to be using it through my headphones. Now then, let's demo some memes. I have some pretty cool meme apps installed. Alexa, ask that's pretty good if it's pretty good. Didn't work. All right, let's try the most important one, the one that was really funny to me. Alexa, is it Wednesday, my dude?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Fuck. I think you have to actually say my dudes because alright. Alexa, is it Wednesday, my dudes?
It is
Sunday.
my dudes.
That got me the first time. The first time that happened, I was laughing so hard because I wasn't expecting it to replace the word when he says Wednesday with like her speaking the word of whatever day it is. It's Sunday, by the way, the day I upload this and day. Oh no, I'm getting a phone call. I'll answer it. I'm gonna call them back. With the Alexa, with the device, I can say like, hey, call this person back. That's cool because you can make calls through it. I made a call through it earlier just to test it. And it's pretty cool. You can't text people. That's the one thing that doesn't make any sense. It's not a default feature. The one app I found, or the one skill, you probably shouldn't be drinking soda while doing a video, because it makes you burp. Anyway, the one skill I found that allows you to message people is in beta, in closed beta. You can get into open beta, or closed beta, into the closed beta, if you pay $15. Like, that would be so convenient, though. Let's say I'm, like, lying in my bed and I need to text someone. I don't want to get up and text them, or I just want to text someone easily. It's nice. But you can set reminders. I haven't tried any of that yet. I also want to set it up so that my alarms go through here. I think it would be cool, though, if I had to hit a button on this to turn off my alarm, because it's on my desk and I'd have to get out of bed. I can't just say, oh, no, stop the alarm, you meme, and get out of bed. 3 years later. Anyway. I'm trying to think what other memes do I have. I have an insult app. Okay. Alexa, ask insult generator for an insult.
You're so dumb. Your dog teaches you tricks.
Ooh, that's actually pretty fucked up. That was actually really good. And it also has comebacks. Watch. Alexa, ask insult generator for a comeback.
Fellows like you don't grow from trees. They swing from them.
I already heard that one. That was a bad one. That was rude. There's like 100 plus. So you're eventually gonna run out of them, but I think it's fun to, like, let's say your friends like messing with you and you can't think of an insult. You just ask it for an insult, and it's kind of cool. It's a skill. It's not one of its default features. Which are basically like apps. Anyone can make an app. Well, I think you have to pay like a fee to put it on the store. Which makes sense because then you can't make shit that's really offensive. And there's a game on here I downloaded. I haven't really played much of it. You can play games with it, like trivia games and shit. There's one called Trump Against Humanity, and it's like basically the concept is that you take. It takes a tweet from Donald Trump, cuts it in half, and replaces the other half with a Cards Against Humanity card or the rest of the tweet. And you have to guess if it's a real tweet or half of it is a Cards Against Humanity card. And it is actually kind of funny. I did one thing. I should try another one. Alexa, play Trump Against Humanity.
Welcome to Trump Against Humanity, where
you can make America great again.
Please note that the game contains material that some might find offensive and is meant for mature audiences only. Here is how the game is played. I'll read a tweet by the Donald. The first part of the tweet will always be the real thing, but the second part might be fake. You have to decide if the whole tweet is genuine. Answer 3 right in a row, and you'll hear an inspirational message from the Donald. Ready? True or false? On August 2, 2014, Trump tweeted, "The U.S. cannot allow Ebola-infected people back. People that go to faraway places to help out are great, but must suffer the consequences."
False.
Well, Donald, did you say that?
Believe me, I absolutely sent that tweet.
I'm sorry, you've lost. But the Donald
actually
has
said
words
that.
of encouragement.
Don't be disappointed. You can play again.
The cool part is that it
would you like to
does
play
that.
again?
Yes.
All right. Here we go again. Remember, you need 3 right answers in a row to win. True or
that's
false?
tricky.
On October 8, 2013, Trump tweeted, "President Obama wants to change the name of the White House because it is highly discriminating and not at all politically correct."
False. That has to be false.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
False.
You can repeat your answer, quit, or start a new game.
False.
Well, Donald, did you say that?
Believe me, I absolutely sent that tweet.
I'm sorry, you've lost.
I don't believe
But the
that.
Donald has words of encouragement.
All right, stop, Alexa.
Don't be disappointed.
Alexa, stop.
You.
All right. Anyway, that's about it. I just wanted to show this off. Actually, I might come back. I might cut this here. Probably not. This is probably the end of the video. So yeah, that's the Amazon Alexa. It's really cool. It's actually the Amazon Echo, whatever. But it's, you call it Alexa, or you can call it computer. You can call it computer, which is cool. Yeah, it's cool that you can call it computer, but I'm not going to do it because I use the word computer in like regular speech. Like everyday conversations, you might say the word computer. And if you do that, it's going to activate the Echo. But it's kind of cool because it's like a Star Trek thing. Because in Star Trek, apparently, according to this article I was reading, I think that I don't remember this from. I've never seen it, but I've heard they called the computer computer. I heard someone say they changed it to that, and they were watching Star Trek, and they asked, and in Star Trek they said computer time, and the Alexa told them the time and in sync, like almost in sync with the time in the show. It wasn't the same time as the show, but like it overlapped. It was kind of sounds like a funny event. Otherwise, this thing is great. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm trying to say. All that matters is to get one of these things if you really want one. If you don't get it. This is my review. It's truly commendable, honestly. It's fucking hilarious to use. It's either funny, useful, or both. And I think that's cool about it because you could be laughing with it or you could be laughing at it. Probably not laughing at it. It's more laughing with it. It has a pretty good sense of humor if you program it the right way. It has a terrible meme app that I downloaded on it, though. I think I wanted to do the one last thing. Alexa, ask "That's pretty good. Is it good?"
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Oh, come on. Alexa, ask "pretty good" if it's good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, anyway, I'm going to go now. Goodbye, everyone. I'll probably leave a link to the Amazon page for this in the description. It's on sale probably till the new year is over, or till the new year starts. So be happy about that shit. You can get it on sale. It was only $30 for the Echo Dot. $30 for this thing is actually a pretty good price. It normally runs for $50. So anyway, go buy it if you want. You don't have to. No, this is my opinion. I think it's a good device. It depends on what you're going to use it for. If you have like a smart home with all these like app, if you control your whole home with an app, get this thing. You need it. It's so much better than like using an app. You just tell it to turn off your lights, and it's so cool. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Bye.